Hello and welcome to another episode of the Grandest Adventure. It is the 21st of June, the great year 2022. Welcome. Sorry for the break. We all had a little vacation and festivities. Um, but yeah, we're back here, back at it. And who are we doing a G cap tonight? We're doing a Z cap, or is it just going to be a P cap, party cap?
I think it's a bit of a party cap.
Grizz Cap. GRZ.
Oh, I love that.
Grizz Cap. Uh, which I guess I'm first in the Grizz Cap.
Oh,
So,
sweet. I'm the co-host.
where do you want me to start? Like falling into the hole? How back do you want to go?
Yeah, where are we? Where are we, G?
Yeah, but you can start back in the hole if you'd like, falling into it.
Okay, so the basic plot of this arc is that we met up with the Ottermen and have determined that we need to strengthen another seal because that worked so well the last time we did that. And strengthening the seal, I don't know what that does, but we had to go to a temple, and the temple had circular chambers that rotated at 3 different floors, and we were being pursued by an army of rat frog people. I was going to say ribbit people, but I don't remember what they're called.
Amphians.
Amphians. Which ended up being a non-factor for reasons. Merrick's super cool, and we easily did that, which led us to the crematorium or something, sanctorium. I forget what that was called too. Which was like a hidden room after the last ritual room, right? And in there was a magic seal on the wall that spoke to Merrick. So Merrick touched it, and that created a giant vortex that sucked our party, along with the Otterman brothers that were helping us do the rituals, and the army of Amphians into a space, which is like a cavern. We all fell into the water. There's like a magic stone in the middle, the World Stone, that we didn't know was called the World Stone until its name was whispered into our minds upon entering the room. Which is tied down with like 3 chains, and we made a cool rocket-powered axe to break the first chain.
We did.
And on our way to the second chain,
We should say, couldn't hear a little bit, when we cut the first chain, the water in the room surrounding the giant rock and crystal on top of it, all of the water started to spin in a counterclockwise rotation.
you can take it from here, Ryan.
Okay, so all of the water started to spin in a counterclockwise rotation, and we got blasted off once destroying the chain, and all went to different islands where we noticed there was a lot of amphians around us, coming towards us, swimming at us, coming at islands at us, all of that. As we decided to make our way towards the Amphian King over here, we noticed one of the the Amphian King over here. we noticed that a couple of the swimming amphibians were starting to disappear. And there was we'll look at the end. We noticed there was something in the water killing stuff, so we wanted to stay out of the water. So we stayed on the islands and started to make our way towards the Amphion King, where myself and I always forget his name every time because he's not an actual party member, but he's there, and his name's not on my screen, so I forget him.
Oh
What is
yeah,
his?
you know.
Tavi. So Tavi and Philo headed towards the Amphion King, where as they were getting closer and closer to him, did a maneuver to jump on the island and get into combat to start fighting him to make our way towards the second chain. At the same time, Oric and Merrick were making their way on a separate island, coming through to assist, and they took out a couple amphibians on their own on their way to us. Once we got to this island, this is where I can't remember if we caught the fish first or we destroyed the chain first.
We destroyed the chain first because we ended with hooking the fish, I think.
I believe you're correct.
Okay. So we dismantled this group of fucking amphibians, and the king slaughtered them. So we went up to destroy the second chain again. Kind of doing the same thing we did before, but without the rocket-powered axe. We just hit it together and destroyed that, which increased the flow even further of the clockwise rotation of the water. And Merrick and Toric, I think particularly, were working towards capturing this big fish that was in the water, who Merrick saw the same type of mask on this fish that was on the squirrel guy or otter guy that we faced in Rathar that we faced in the, I'll call it the Sun Temple.
He was an elf.
No, and we
we
cleared the corruption by removing that mask, right? That was part of it.
Yeah.
For Rathar, yes.
Right. Which is why our focus has now been turned to the beast below.
Yes, so I think you just hooked the fish, and the plan is what we said the plan was to destroy the mask on this fish as well. But the water is moving at a very increased rate, where I think Craig described it as it's getting lower on the inside, and because it's moving at such a velocity that it's almost like a wave pool and like almost like a toilet type thing, circling and getting lower towards the inside.
Yeah, there's a little bit of centripetal forces are taking over, if you know what I mean.
So are you saying that like the water is starting to tilt in like a cyclone type shape?
Their water level overall is not decreasing, but it's like you stirred your glass of milk very fast.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think that's the main thing. And I think a lot of our thought for this crystal in the middle is that this whole thing that's chained, this crystal in the middle, that we saw this energy that was being blocked and held and being disputed through these chains, is what is there to keep this world alive. And the reason, and it's because it's being held in this state, is why this corruption is spreading. So we think destroying these chains stops the corruption.
Yeah. What else would a source of power as rich and raw as this? What else could it be but a source of life, of magic, of power for the world? I think it must be freed.
Well, it could always be a gate to hell, but guess we'll roll the dice on that one again.
And it was a big help when that voice came down and said "World Seed."
Yeah.
World Star.
The World Star.
So where exactly did we leave off? Did you hooked the fish? How did you exactly? I think the fish is hooked, but how is it hooked?
I do believe we used. I had some rope, and I used something else as like a hook. I believe we fashioned a hook and threw it, and
Did we use your spider as bait?
oh, you know what? Was that what it was? Yeah, because if anything, I wanted to get him to try to eat it, right? And make the
I think
spider
we were
blow
gonna
up.
blow it up, and then
Yeah, I
we
believe
saw
you're right.
the gas once we hooked it.
We're quite literally we're pipe
Right.
bomb fishing. We're just fishing with explosives. Everyone knows. Everyone knows
Yeah, but we can't blow it up now, though.
that it's far more efficient to fish with explosives than just a regular line and hook,
True,
you know?
true.
Yeah, we can't
Every
blow it
time
up.
I think of that type of thing, I think of the movie Without a Paddle.
So we shouldn't blow it up.
No, we can't blow it up.
Got it. Craig, is that align with your notes? Is that all right?
I mean, yeah, bro. It sounds right up. Little side note, one thing I did want to add in there. Merrick, you were one-shotting the amphions at one point. Blowing them up.
Yeah,
Hey.
with lasers.
Yonder and...
That's just
Bro.
on a whim, too. That's a cantrip. That's just
Yeah, bro.
like breathing.
That ain't gonna cost anything. You guys are current
That's
on
wild.
the Adventure Zone or no?
I'm listening to the most recent episode.
Ryan, take a fucking lap.
You
I
want to take
actually
a lap
am.
real quick?
I am current, actually.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty of time to catch up, though, because it's coming to an end.
Yeah, that's okay. It's good.
What the season? You think the whole season's coming to an end?
Season 1 of Ether Sea.
Yeah, it kind of does feel like we're getting a little bit towards a
Culmination of
finale.
events. Yeah. It's cool, though, that they didn't go for too long. That's nice. Let some real different characters.
Yeah.
They're not stuck in their ways.
Yeah, because that dynamic was, like, not
Getting
super
aggressive.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm in the whole exchange with freaking Devo wanting to go on his
Freaking
own,
Devo, dude.
just being dramatic, and then
Which
them coming up
time?
the wall.
Like, that's not even
Yeah, which time,
specific.
yeah.
Sorry, him saying he wants to go like climb the tower and enter
Oh,
in the
right,
thing.
yeah.
on his own.
Okay, you're pretty close then.
Yeah. I'm like halfway through the latest episode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Devo.
Diva Lama.
I love it though because like it is so funny to have Justin lean into Ambergris like he has and just be like, just chirp him, just be like, all right, fine, you left me. Wait, I just wanted to see you get your ass whooped. I'm here. Let's go. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it was so hard for me to listen to the friggin' season.
Okay.
One of the reasons. I just didn't like the way Travis took Devo. And then he was the voice of the party, so I'm like, oh, I have to friggin' deal with this guy all the time.
All right. So, you guys.
Oh, wait, hang on. I'll be right back.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Is Ryan back?
Yeah. Came
Okay.
back when he said amber green.
Nice.
So fish is hooked, right? Is fish
Right.
above water or below water? I can't remember where we left off on the specific position of the fish.
I
thought
believe.
it was in the air.
I thought that's what it was too.
Oh boy.
Like sailing over top of you, I believe. That's good radio.
So I think it was rope tied to one of my little spider boys, and it had eaten one of my spider boys, right?
Yeah, yeah. So like you definitely like that you got a fish on line. Right. Okay, he's supposed to be over top of you, but he's not.
I wish I remembered exactly because I feel like was that the plan? Who was holding the rope?
Uh,
Tor's
yeah,
the strongest
yeah,
dude in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tor's holding the fucking rope.
yeah,
What do you
obviously.
think? That's the whole point. Like that's the meme. Like it's Torek is so strong.
You know what, Ryan? I am insulted. I am insulted.
I'm salted.
Of course, it's
I'm
me.
gonna beat you in an arm wrestling match later.
Well, come over here and play on this game of tug of war. Let's go.
Yeah, I believe that's where you guys landed after Philo and Tavi after you guys got blasted away from hatcheting the chain.
So I guess I'm gonna if Torik's holding on to this line and the beast is overhead, I guess like while it's overhead, I would like to try to like pull in some of the line while it's in the air.
Oh, you got a good amount of slack. How much how long's your rope?
It's 50 foot of hempen rope.
50 feet, and we all know hemp is incredibly strong.
Yeah.
So
Stronger than carbon nanotubes, actually.
yeah. Little known fact. Where do you think the carbon nanotubes came from? Graphene. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so 50 feet of it, dude sailing overhead. How much slack are you pulling in?
Pull them in.
I said, how much slack?
I want to.
Like an armful or two?
Yeah, I want to pull in a little bit of line. I think so. Here's the thing: living in the Lower Dragon,
You got to get the line taut.
on his
but not
day
any more
off,
than that.
Torek used to do a little fishing, right? And this is just a big fish. So I'm gonna let this thing run a little bit, but I just want to pull in a little bit of line. Just keep it taut, like
Okay.
you said. And I want to just let this thing tire itself out. I want to try to get it to breach the surface, so maybe that Merrick can try to do something about the mask. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but my job as the strongest team member is to hold this line.
It is. So so what you're gonna do? I'm gonna let you just do this because yeah, you said you had this cool fishing experience, which I can definitely see that you being growing in Lower Dragon. There's lots of fishing opportunities there with those big falls and shit. The two levels of water. So yeah, this thing flies overhead. You grab a few armfuls quickly to kind of get it a little tauter as it dives back into the water. And you can actually like pretty quickly. It goes taut, and it wants to go basically straight out. And it hits the end of your rope pretty quick. So why don't you roll me a strength check?
Oh no, that's
Buddy.
oh,
Okay, well. Okay. Oh, this is. This couldn't be any funnier. All right, you were here 50 feet. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, so this thing is going to go back underwater. And you're going to go fly it after it. In the air. You are still holding onto the rope.
cool. I'm able to hold on to the rope.
Your strength check was to dig your feet and your feet in. Basically, was the strength check was to hold your ground.
Yeah.
You underestimated how quickly this thing was going to pull the rope tight on you.
Certainly.
And you weren't able tightly to get your good foot down just quite yet. So you comically scraped your foot down and out, and you went sailing through the air a few feet. And Merrick, I'll give you a reaction if you want to do anything before he hits the water.
Sorry, I was on mute.
You're fine. Been there.
Like, do I get a full action as a reaction? Or
Yeah. I'll let you. Like you were
I
watching
wanna-
him like ready. You were ready for him to like.
When I see him get yanked clean off the thing, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the rope so that he doesn't get friggin' yanked under with the thing.
All right, yeah, go ahead. You're gonna have to get a.
Oh, wait a
12?
minute.
What?
Nah, I guess never mind.
A 12?
I don't get a reaction, right?
Oh no.
Well, do you have a plan? Like,
No. I mean,
yeah, I
not,
didn't think so.
not really.
His plan was to
Like,
hold
if
on
you
to the
have-
fish.
If you have
could-
something you can do underwater, like
I could do-
I think you going underwater is a
And
bad
also,
idea.
listen, this kind of makes sense that he crit hit because you can be really strong, but this thing was above you and it only had to lift 30 pounds.
That's the truth. That's the truth. It was physics the whole time. It was physics the whole time.
And that's why you're holding on to it.
I just imagine it goes dink.
Yeah.
Yoink. Yeah. I guess. That's not,
I mean,
that
you
sounds
guys
good.
you guys could chit chat about it if you would rather him do something else. Like I'll let you just shout something if you'd rather. You tell me.
Well,
you
if
guys
he's
do what
gonna-
you want to.
So
if he can just
I guess,
teleport back here, and we just
if the
scrap
Eldritch-
that
He
plan.
can always let
if
go.
so
He's not tied in. He's holding on to the rope.
Yeah, that's what Merrick's. Hey, let go of the rope, dummy.
yeah, do it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so now you let go, like on your way, like up almost. So your trajectory is towards this island.
Oh boy.
Is there anything you want to do while you're sailing through the air, flailing your arms?
I mean, I guess if I could like try to tuck and land properly, if I'm gonna hit this island here.
Okay.
Wait, what island is he headed for? Can you ping it again?
This one right here.
I mean, I also crit failed, right? So I mean,
You're gonna. You tell me, man. This is just what are you doing in the air? You let go.
yeah, I
Just
let
tumbling.
go and then just try to tuck and like land on my feet if I can when I hit that island. If that's what I'm headed for.
Yeah, you're gonna give you a dexterity with disadvantage. To see if you land on your feet or if you roll or are prone. Yeah, well, fucking 10. Hell yeah, bro.
All right, cool, decent.
Now, how about this? You roll. You like stick your peg leg out. It catches. You flip, and then you land on one foot.
Ooh,
You're like feet fucking inches from the water.
love it.
And then you watch as the rope like hits down into the water. It is like trailing along the surface for a little bit and then just goes under. And it went under right about here. Whoa, who was that?
I can't. We're still all hostile to these amphibians, right? Is this guy still right here?
Yeah, everyone's still where that guy is in the water, I think.
Gotcha.
But he's like, is he underwater?
No, he's on like the surface.
And he's like, he's trying to attack us.
Well, he's swimming. He's trying to get back on like a platform. I think honestly, what he is doing right now is just like he's just like awestruck with just what the fuck is going on. Like this huge fucking eel just caught air, like sent this fucking little gnome flying 50, 60 feet. You guys just judo chopped this chain. It exploded, this huge arcane energy, and he's just like, Shit.
Can we see what's going on right here? Are these guys attacking the brothers?
They are in. Yes, they are in combat.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna. Once I land, I'm gonna shout over towards Philo and say, looks looks like we may be better off working together trying to hold this thing down. I'm coming to you, and I'd like to attack the Amphion in between her and I, so I can try to clear a path to get over her, so that we might try to both try to hold this hook and get that beast again.
Yeah, I mean the Amphion, like he's not really blocking your path because again, he's just like a head in water.
Okay. Can I
you're
try
on
to get over
ground.
there then?
Yes. So, let's actually let's rotate everything a little bit.
But because we have to remember, like this is probably moving way faster, right?
Oh yeah, these guys are fucking sailing, like
Mm.
along the outer edge. This whole inner platform right here, is going to start like moving. Um,
We shouldn't get caught between.
yeah, that's what's happening. Is like it's the middle is pushing out, where the top point here and here are kind of like staying still.
And
Oh, okay, that's right.
character, do we feel like I feel like the brothers are important to
Yeah, I think so.
keep safe.
I thought they
Right,
redid
so,
their.
like-
No, they did their job. They're sacrificial pawns.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they did their full job yet.
So you think
So
we
it's
should
like,
we should try to help them before?
Should I be jumping to your island so we can get to them sooner?
Well, I
And
can
help them?
save them at as soon as my turn comes around.
Oh, there's no turn order.
Yeah, we're just kind of.
If we need to say, like, I can shoot laser beams at any of these amphions and kill them instantly. Apparently, according to Craig.
That's what the book has written down.
Wow.
Garrett's feeling good right now in this room.
I
He
mean, yeah.
doesn't- He's feeling good the way that Peter Parker felt good in Spider-Man
I'm
3.
confident in one-shotting any of these. It's the getting to them part for me.
I can. An Eldritch Blast has
Where are you
120
moving?
foot range.
I'm sorry, no, this because when I brought it back, you were under it. And
So if my platform moves closer,
I don't know how. Yeah, shit.
So what do you think, Zeke? Do you want or
Yeah.
out of
Let's.
character, Zeke?
I
I think I jump on your island.
I agree. I think that makes sense. Let's do that.
no, I think Ryan, that the guy that you're fighting was like
Ooh, who am I
kind
fighting?
of strong, like the king dude.
We killed
Was
the
like
king.
putting up. I thought he was putting up a fight. Who's this dude?
No, we shit on the king. He didn't put up any
We
fight.
shit.
Who's this guy then?
That's Tavi.
That's Tommy.
Oh,
The king's under the.
Yeah, King's under the island somewhere with
He's
like
dead.
a fucking
He's
a
dead.
hole through him or some shit. You guys, I'm looking at the damage in the log, and it's like 21 damage, 35 damage, 80 damage, and I'm like, all right, you guys like fucking slaughtered this guy. I don't even remember what you just eviscerated him. So, there's that.
That was great.
Yeah,
No, I didn't get hit yet, so
Yeah.
you're ready to go.
yeah. Well,
So I'm going to. Yeah. I think we do this. No, stay there. I'm gonna come to you. We gotta get to the brothers. And I'm going to leap onto this island.
oh, give me an athletics check, baby. 15 to beat.
15.
Yeah, bro, it's a little island. Moving fast. That island's
10
moving.
10 feet.
Uh-huh.
Unbelievable.
It should be no problem for Philo.
Am I still enraged? For fighting the king? How long has this been?
Moments.
So I am still enraged.
Yeah, probably.
22.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. You easily time that jump and land expertly on that little island.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now I'm also, so since I land expertly, I'm going to continue to do 2 steps on that little island and jump as far as I can to reach this island in a dive and make it there. because it's 30 feet. So
30 30 feet, huh?
30 feet. But with I can jump. Like, have you seen how long like the triple jump people go? And I'm way stronger than that.
Triple
I'm a barbarian. They're just humans.
Yeah, but
jump
each
world
individual
record.
jump is not that long.
Long jump.
I don't
world
even
record.
think that.
Ryan, what do you think? What do you think, Ryan? Without looking it up, what do you think the world record
For the third jump?
for the long jump, the men's long jump,
for the
running
third-
long jump?
Oh,
What
boy.
do you think it is?
No, I'm saying the triple jump. Because I already did the run, jump, dash, jump. So it's just a triple jump.
Yeah, but even if you had long jump ability,
I'm thinking it's at least 15 feet.
probably like 28 feet.
That would be wild.
28 feet is wild. I think it's at least 15. Which is fine when I have the momentum to dive and move forward
the
underwater
world
with
record.
the momentum.
The world record for the long jump,
Uh-huh.
which is you running, sprinting, skipping a yeehaw.
Doing one jump, taking another step, doing another jump, just a triple jump.
So it's one jump followed by another jump followed by another jump. Just to be clear.
Well, that's just a whole. I mean, that last jump
Can you just say
is not as long as the long jump is going to be.
I'm just arguing.
29 feet
Oh,
is the
fuck,
world
super-
record for
Oh,
long jump.
that's a regular human. I'm an enraged barbarian. I can do 35
Whoa.
easy.
Whoa.
Ryan?
What?
20.
20. That's the record is 20.
Nah, 20 is the DC.
To beat a regular human when I'm a barbarian, that's enraged. Athletics.
Yeah, athletics 20.
What?
Oh!
Baby, I'm enraged.
You're so lucky you're enraged right now.
Wow.
Look at that.
Rolls both a crit and a crit fail.
Yeah, I like it. Fun fact, the last jump in a triple jump is actually shorter than the first jump.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I was just saying shit.
Yeah.
20,
How about this?
28 feet? Damn, people are
29
crazy.
feet is the longest jump. It's
They're
at like 99.
They're crazy.
How about this? To make it more realistic, you don't jump that whole distance. You jump, and it looks like you're going to be short. Oh, like 10 feet or so short. But then you see that amphibian's head bob up out of the water, and you fucking just land 2 feet on him, and just bunny spring off, and
He
land.
dies from foot damage.
You just he just
A
goes
lot of impact.
just under. He like cut like it's just deep underwater now, and you fucking land, boom, on the island.
Well, all right. Let's get to those brothers.
All right.
How far are we from that? Oh god.
Oh boy.
It's not a tone order, right? Can I fucking land because I crit and can I throw a spear at those guys?
Well, let's give Merrick
Someone
and
else.
Tavi,
Yeah,
Merrick
yeah,
and
yeah,
Tavi
yeah,
some time
yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah,
need
sure,
to do
sure,
some shit.
Bobby's just in the water.
Well, he was on the island, but I don't want him to be under the island, so he's on it, just around it. I'm so pissed that this is above you fucking guys. I don't know how to get it lowered. It's pissing me off.
I love it.
There we go. I fixed it.
So I mean, I think Tavi's probably gonna go attack that guy to the north, right?
Yeah, just smite that dude.
You want just to roll
Get-
to smite him?
Get some food.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to do the
The
honor?
You just say that he dies. Friggin' smites him.
Gotta get the roll. The roller.
I mean, that guy could just get smushed between the fucking this island that's coming
I think
up
we
soon.
just
You don't
ignore
know what's
that. I think we ignore that guy.
yeah, because you don't know what's gonna happen in the next 5 seconds when this little island decides to spin and smush.
Fair. Anything? Uh, just like run.
I guess what you got. So you guys want to go over there and help the brothers, and then you're
Oh.
also trying to find the rope, or no?
Yeah, so there's three things. We're trying to help the brothers, find the rope, destroy the last chain. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, what just happened?
Lead
Oh, God.
everybody.
I did it.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go over and try to help those brothers out. Let's keep them safe. I think Tavi's gonna run, down to the left out that little peninsula, and stick with us as this thing rotates some more, and try to make our way closer. Is it
Yeah.
Telegram that we have the Tavi character sheet linked?
It's somewhere.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's pinned in the Telegram.
Onyx.
All right, this is
Oh, sick.
this
I get
is how
I
things
get free
are looking.
movement.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, island's moving, bro.
Oh, then I'm just gonna save the brothers.
Yeah, this guy gets pushed under in between the squish.
Misquish?
Is anything happening to the brothers right now that's immediate?
They're in battle. They're fighting each other, like fighting the amphibians.
Are they winning? Like, are they handily winning? Like, are they struggling?
Well, the brothers don't look that great. They've been doing the whole ritual things. Have been taking a lot of juice out of them. So they're not, they're pretty ragged to begin
All right.
with. So,
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. I get 2 beams, so I'm gonna shoot 1 at each guy.
nice, do it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Those
all
both
right.
hit.
Yeah, roll damage.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
What do they look like?
So basically they above Merrick's shoulders, left and right, there's 2 like purple magic circles that the same color as his eye, and they're like kind of like turrets shooting lasers.
And every the other people see when they like pulse to shoot the Eldritch Blast out. Your eye not only glows, but like the veins around your like eye socket kind of glow like this kind of purplish, same color.
Yeah, my eyes
Ooh,
kind
yeah.
of got like a tracker thing, like a I don't know what you want to call it, but like a
Laser
HUD.
sight. Yeah.
Yeah, like a HUD thing, like targeting.
Yeah, you're feeling the power right now. You're
How
feeling
are
the
they?
sauce.
How are they feeling the power?
Oh, they I believe 16 is going to make them perish. Oh yeah. Yeah, they only had a good 12 health each. So like let's say they had like their arm cocked back about to throw some kunai at the brothers, and they both stop after this eldritch blast like hits them, and then they kind of just like fall over backwards into the water.
I kind of wanted them to burn, but like be consumed in fire.
I mean, how about this? they're consumed in fire and they disappear before they hit the water.
Yeah.
Boom, love it.
Like just kind of
Nice.
like
Ashes in the wind.
yeah, they just blow like away.
Just
You
disintegrate.
think they might have been totally unscathed for a second, and then they go to move, and then their whole body's ash.
It's probably one of the better ways you could have gone out, right? Instant incineration, instant vaporization.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So now you have a different problem. Well, I guess the same problem is still there, right? About the big fish.
Yes, the big fish.
All right, Torek, fisherman, what are we doing?
So I guess now that we're here, I mean, Philo, do you have 50 feet of hemp and rope?
Do we not like? Is it not possible that breaking the third chain saves the fish too?
I think it's very much possible. I think we should absolutely do it.
Because unless the fish makes himself easily caught, I
So
don't think we waste a lot of time trying to.
I guess we could always divide and conquer, right? I mean, Tavi and you could go and break the chain, while Philo and I, the strongest of the two party members, try
Well,
to.
we also need you to cast a spell magic because I don't have the spell slots. I only have one left to do.
I mean, yeah, let's do it.
I don't want to burn it on a puzzle.
I'm with it.
No, you don't. You want to think the puzzle out, right?
Yeah. I'll do the dispel magic. So I guess let's make our way over that way. Yes.
Yeah, Merrick, where you are is probably a little. You'll probably just spin around the bottom there. So you're probably gonna have to try and make your way either to their island or a little further up.
So there was a guy that was crushed here, right?
Yep.
There's a body. I want to animate that body with a foul mimicry of life, please.
Okay. Can they swim?
He can thrash around and become a target, right?
Oh, to do it for a bait purpose? Absolutely. Hell yeah. Because you realize that one amphibian never came up that Philo plopped down under the water. And it didn't feel like he crushed any bones.
Oh fuck.
It has to be. I can only do it within 10 feet of me. I can't
Yeah, you cast it and it starts thrishing and thrashing around.
I kick it off so it's some distance away.
Which way?
Over here, going this way.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just more the direction of the water is flowing. All right. Cool. Okay, and then you run up to try and get on their island because they're probably about here now.
Well, my island will get there first, right?
Your island is not going to. Your island is going to spin around this way.
Yeah, that's the way I want to go.
Okay. Yeah, because yours is basically going to stay close to this part down here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm tracking this zombie.
All right.
I'm going to do the fishing.
Okay, sorry. This is kind of tough to have this many rotating platforms in a water thing. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I decided to do this.
Well, you thought it'd be a cool experience that we'd all enjoy, and you were right.
Just figure it out.
I,
Exactly.
What you didn't realize is that you struggling with the puzzle with the polygons is part of our
We all
enjoyment.
enjoy it. We all enjoy it.
all right.
It's the best part.
I'll be back there. You jabronis are up here. Oh, your island just changed size. Watch out. These guys are sailing along over here. I'd say you've got maybe 4 good actions before you're at the chain.
Okay. Philo, how are you? I mean, how are your wounds? Are you badly wounded?
brothers are. You gotta
I'm
heal them.
100%. I'm ready to go.
How are the brothers looking?
Ragged.
You gotta heal them up.
You see, after like you vaporized their foes, they looked at you, Merrick, with not necessarily like they're upset that you saved them,
Obviously.
but like they're glad you did. They just
course
wish
they are.
they just wish you didn't do it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try to get over there to the island that the brothers are on.
How are you going to propel your island to get there faster than them? Because since they're slightly further out, the outer ring is moving faster than the inner ring, obviously.
Gotcha.
I mean, you're all moving the same radial speed.
Philo, I need you to throw me. Can you throw me?
Oh, you?
I need you to throw me.
Oh, where am I throwing you?
At the brothers. I would not be saying this unless I thought it was absolutely necessary.
Okay.
How much do you weigh?
40 pounds. It's like a shot put.
That's fucking easy. I have 20 strength.
Okay. Listen, first of all, you guys don't know how much anything weighs.
What do you mean? Craig, I'm comparing to like human statistics of
You're-
throwing 40 pounds.
How
How
f-
far? You want to see how far the biggest regular human can throw 40 pounds?
Yeah.
And I'm an enraged barbarian, the strongest a barbarian can be
Yep.
while enraged.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
I do. So, shot put, which weighs 16 pounds.
Okay.
World record is 76 feet.
Oof.
You,
It's a normal human.
you're right. A normal human throwing 16 pounds. So let's say you could throw twice as much as a normal human.
Yes.
Okay. So,
When I'm not enraged.
no. No.
What do you mean?
You are a normal human, Ryan.
I'm a barbarian.
No.
There's no fucking humans who are fucking barbarians.
Yes, there are. They're called the
Anymore.
Vikings.
They don't exist anymore.
You're right, and they could probably throw not as far as modern humans can with. So, no, too far, won't work.
It can work
amazing.
if he lands a perfect dive, lands in the water, and a perfect dive to slant himself to extend further, come up right above the landscape, and shot put onto the island.
If you can't jump 50 feet, you can't throw him 50 feet. Yep, I said it. Let your logic wash down. Soak it in.
I mean, you're the boss.
Listen, I've let you guys get away with a lot of tomfoolery. You're
I don't-
not throwing a gnome 50 feet.
I mean, so what's the distance though?
I'm playing a magic class every time now, dude. They get away with everything.
Name one thing.
Oh, it is like 50 feet too. Damn.
30 feet.
Actually,
30 feet right there.
Actually, no. Hold on. I have
Maybe
found.
40.
I have found counter arguments to my claims.
Oh boy, counterclaims.
There is an Olympic event called the weight throw,
Oh, here we go.
where you throw 56 pounds.
Okay.
The number one record, number one in the world, Lance Steele. Back on March 4th, 95, in Atlanta, Georgia. 84 feet
I
10
knew it was
inches.
bullshit.
Wow.
I knew it was bullshit. They do those swing
Well, here,
throws.
that's
and
it.
shit.
You gotta swing throw them, so the distance ain't gonna be the problem here. We know you're strong enough. How accurate are you?
Oh, there it is.
Athletics, dude. Athletics is.
Here's the thing: you're not gonna
Should
get
be
advantage on
it
this.
should be an intelligence check.
What do you mean
See
I'm
if you know
enraged?
when to let go.
That's
Ooh, I like that. That's a good. Yep. Yeah, let's give you an intelligence check, huh?
gosh.
Just for that reaction was worth it.
Intelligence or
Charisma.
Athletics.
no, I was gonna say or wisdom to know when you shouldn't do this, but because you're gonna yeet him the exact distance you have to yeet him. What angle
Is
to
it
let
in
go
the
though?
right direction?
What
Okay.
angle to let go? We're thinking
Oh
Super
my
Mario,
God.
Super Mario 64. You
just-
just fucking knocked Bowser down. You
I
gotta
just got
pick
an
him up.
amazing idea.
Yeah, but that's easy. That's a simple calculated rotation.
It
Let me-
is
Let me ask you something.
for a
Uh,
normal human. It's not a raging barbarian.
Oh,
what,
you're so welcome, Greg.
what, Zeke?
Never mind. I have an idea for later.
Am I throwing you?
Yeah.
By the hands or by the feet? By hands or feet?
He's just down.
Hands, feet, or are you
It
going
has to be the
foot
hand.
first
You wouldn't have
or
a good
hand
hold
foot?
on the foot.
Yeah.
Because this is the direction you're flying. Are you going feet first or hands feet? Or feet first or hands first?
Head first.
Head first. Okay, so he's grabbing you by the feet.
Yeah.
Oh, leg and peg.
Yeah, is the peg gonna be a good enough handhold?
Morally just the
And
leg.
actually, it might be a very good handhold. It's nice round.
It's
yeah.
got a
form.
handle built in.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Handle built in advantage.
Well, that's why. Hey,
Yeah,
Again,
we
again,
established
I am
the
not-
physical ability. is
yeah,
not
you
the
are
issue.
going to throw him the exact distance you need to. You don't have no problems with that.
letting go of that handle might give you disadvantage. if
We're
it's-
talking radiance.
But if
No,
it's
it'll
that,
be easy.
fine.
It's very he's a very easy to manipulate gnome. You're gonna spin around and
Okay,
yeah.
So what's the check I'm doing? Straight up intelligence?
Intelligence or wisdom?
Okay.
It's so funny.
We're
I
gonna go.
love this.
We're gonna go with wisdom here.
Oh, okay.
And it's just straight up wisdom.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, wisdom check.
Okay. All right.
Do you want the
Alright.
number you're gonna have to beat?
All right. Get ready.
No, don't give him the number.
Here
No, I want to tell him the number because I don't want him to feel like I fucking cheesed him.
Tell
I
me
want
the
this to.
number.
I love it.
Write it
What's the
down.
number?
What's the? I'm gonna whisper it to Garrett. Is what I'm gonna do.
All
Oh,
right.
wait, no, tell me the number.
No, because this is more. This
No,
is the
it's
best of both
more
worlds.
fun.
If it's like a 21,
Okay.
All right, respectable, right?
Yeah. You got
okay.
this.
all right, here we go. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
I love it.
Yo,
I
you,
got out of my chair.
it feels good as you let go, and you like follow through, and you like follow through. When you stop moving, you're aiming directly between the two brothers. As you
Turn
watch,
around and walk away. You
as
know how
you
good it is.
watch this beautiful gnome set sail without any rotation on him at all. He is just sailing straight through the air, into the air towards these brothers. And he manages to just land and roll perfectly on that little strip right there. And boom, you're there, man. Philo is just still left with the hands up for a moment. Slowly brings him down.
Merrick nods in appreciation.
Philo, take inspiration for that.
So good. So good. I would like to tuck
Too bad it was a
roll,
wisdom save, not a wisdom check.
and when I land, reach a hand
It's the
out
same thing.
Yeah, you know.
to the brothers and cast Cure Wounds.
So I'll let you split it between both of them, just for this.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, give me some of that good. I like how Cure Wounds has a spell save. Nice. Yeah. So you heal them for 7 points each, and they look like they were looking pretty gaunt when you got to them. Their eyes were a little like sunken into their sockets. Their fur wasn't looking too great. Um, they were looking kind of pale. But yeah, you managed to give them a little bit of color, a little bit of fullness back. Um, and they look pleased and then anxious as they look around and just see the chaos that is going on still as you guys are hurtling now towards the chains. Merrick,
Yo.
something you just get a feeling that something's about to grab your guy.
Uh, Where's the guy right now?
Right here. That's the way you pushed him.
I'm gonna make him thrash. I can't. There's a lot of current. He's kind of stuck where he is.
Yeah. He has been like thrashing this whole time.
Hey, Torque, get ready for round 2.
Born ready, Merrick. Let's land us a big one.
All right. Yes, from underneath the water is going to burst forth.
Do we rotate before this, or is it right now?
It's basically this is kind of happening right after what's his face landed and did the healing.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna rotate. I mean, you're all rotating slowly, right?
Yeah.
We can, if
Yep.
we want to. Whoop. There you go.
Plan revolves around distance a lot. Is this
Get
the
it?
rope? Is that the rope?
This is the
The beast.
the whole beast. I just can't
Oh, he's
get
a
it.
worm.
He's an eel, a long boy. Yeah, and he bursts up and out of the water with this thrashing, revivicated amphion in his mouth. And you still do see the long trail of the hempen rope.
Okay. I'd like to try to determine like Merrick's rough estimate of the weight of this monster.
Interesting.
Okay. Um, does Merrick have experience with large beasts at all?
Only every time he goes to the bathroom.
I realized that 40-foot long fire beetle thing. And then I've levitated a fair amount of stuff recently.
You have. Okay, so I am going to base this thing's weight off of a giant anaconda.
Oh, it should be good then.
550 pounds.
Fuck! Blew my budget. Damn it. All right.
And that's only 29 feet with 12 inches in diameter, so
Oh, that's
yeah. You can imagine it's...
Anacondas weigh
500
that much,
pounds.
dude?
Fucking anaconda.
That's scary as fuck.
Ryan, I don't know if you heard what I said. 29 feet long.
Yeah, I just hope I never see
Yeah, I
That's
mean, you
scary.
could long jump over over it, but
I love that.
maybe that's how he got the record. He was being chased by one
That's okay.
over a bit of anacondas.
Oh god. Yeah, so he's probably much heavier than that because this fish is much bigger than 12 inches in diameter. So, because it could swallow a whole person, you think. So, yeah, it's a good amount of weight. Probably closer to like a ton, probably. Well, are you gonna levitate him?
I was going to. That was my easiest solution, was to levitate him.
I mean, he probably weighs less in the water. You can levitate him in the water. Buoyancy and stuff.
I mean, I only get 500 pounds. You'll give me that, I'll friggin' levitate him under the water so he doesn't go anywhere.
I mean, he'd probably still be able to swim. He has stuff to push off against. So really, you'd just be like keeping him at the same height. I think that's what levitating under the water would do, right? Or to bring him to the surface. I don't know. Curiosity.
Can I levitate him out of the water up to 500 pounds? And so he can't push his tail back, and he's kind of stuck in that one spot.
So he's like half. You just want to levitate his ass out of the water.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that you have 500 pounds of pull essentially, right?
Yeah.
I think this dude could probably.
That might make it easier to reel in, though.
Ooh, we could. Yeah, that could definitely be a good argument. That could give you an additional 500 pounds of just fucking reeling in power.
Since we're out of character, I'm trying to figure out a way to get, because I can't hold the monster and not be concentrating enough to do the thing I need to do. So I have to get Toric to the rope somehow, but it's only 50 feet long. And I don't want to.
Oh.
I was gonna levitate you the rope.
Oh, you know what? I mean, are we just in open action, Craig?
Yeah.
Toric hollers over to Merrick, says, "You got a length of rope over there?"
I think I do.
And then if he produces a rope, I'd like to cast catapult to try to get it to launch the rope over to me.
That seems fair.
What if you launch a 5-pound object that's attached to something that weighs more than 5 pounds?
Yeah, I have no idea how that happens.
Have you ever seen that episode of the original Dragon Ball when the dude breaks a pillar and throws it in the air and then jumps on it and rides it?
I have, yeah. No, I would let you. Yeah, I wouldn't want a rule of cool. You could definitely catapult the rope. That doesn't affect. I'm not gonna be a stickler about the weight of the rope. You've already used the good rope, so.
Yeah, cool.
If it was a chain, I would say maybe not, but rope, sure.
Cool. I'd like to catapult myself the rope.
Yeah, I think.
And then
Just are you far enough away? Hold on. How far away are you?
60 feet.
It's a 50-foot rope.
I guess I'm not looking to connect the both of us. I'm just trying to get the whole rope. So it doesn't need to be fixed to anything on the other side. You know what I mean?
But it is fixed to the fish's mouth.
I'm just saying, there's also this
Oh.
too. We have Tavi here, and there's no way he's just been sitting on this fucking island standing still this whole goddamn time. So he's probably moved to the other side at least.
Yeah, you can put him where you want to. He's definitely moved.
And he's still there where he's got a big old armor. He's heavy as fuck. He probably has the teleport ability up where he could just teleport over to the guys with the rope.
I think
Does
Tavi
he still have that
heroically Missy steps and grabs the rope, swinging on to a platform.
I mean, you want him to do that? He could do that. That's what
Yeah,
he's
he
here for.
swings
He's here
onto
to
this.
use.
Tavi, he heroically, out of nowhere, swooshes in. Missy steps and grabs the rope,
Fucking
and then lands on this island over
just
here.
Deus Ex Machina's it. Hell yeah, why not? I'm down with it. If you guys are down with a cool Deus Ex
you guys-
Machina, I am.
Then you can do some cool
I got,
Tavi line.
I got this, guys. Allow me. And he Misty steps in with momentum somehow, grabs the rope. Fuck it. And then lands on this platform as the fish is like at hitting the top of its parabola and starting to come back down on the water. Like, is that what you want? Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He would
Oh,
Misty step to the rope, grab the rope, and then the fish pulling him. He
With the power of cool, he swings down to the platform.
Yeah, all his armor, he weighs like half a ton, right? So
Oh, he does. His balls are 1 ton.
he can,
And his armor is
fall-
negative.
He can fall diagonally. Dude.
Yeah. The fucking power he was born with. All right. Okay. Fuck it. I'll allow it. Let's rotate a little bit, okay?
he was just still up here. I feel like he needed some.
Rotate this guy a little bit as he's starting to come back down. I guess what is your fucking game plan for when he hits the water and starts trying to swim away? Tavi has the rope, but like
We obviously out of the things are now. I can't remember how exactly did you destroy the mask on the other guy?
I had to rip it off of his face by like punching him in the face. Essentially, it was like unarmed attacks.
Oh, okay.
the power of God and friendship.
It'd be tough to deal with this. And the kind of fish.
All right, fish is on its way down. We've rotated a little.
Okie doke.
Tavi has the rope.
I guess.
Is this where the fish is? Like up here? Like it's on the island,
It's
kind of?
It's up and
Or is it
down.
underneath?
It's like up. It like free willied. You know, like up to get the
So I
fucking.
want to make my way over there. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you
Free
can.
turns are weird. Like I don't understand.
That's okay. I'll.
Like, can I just
you
say I'm
tell.
here?
You can, yeah. Like we're just being cool.
All right, Merrick's
Okay, if
gonna.
it's right there and it's having up and down, I'm gonna wrap my rope around it.
Well, it's like coming down. Tavi has the rope that is in its mouth, like that the hook
Yeah.
line.
Absolutely, I get
As
that.
Philo comes over to the platform Merrick's on, Merrick jumps into Philo's backpack and like latches the strap like a seatbelt almost, and is like, "All right, Philo, hop on. We're gonna ride this baby. Let's go, Grandma. You're strong."
What do you mean?
Hell yes.
Yeah,
All I can fucking say is Merrick hopped in, put his little fucking clicks down in, and he's like clicked into your backpack, and I have never been more excited
All right,
for Merrick
listen,
to hop in your
I want
backpack
to
than
say
right now.
this was part of my plan was to have a spear out and rope around us and do it, but that done he changed it. This is what I want to do. Since he's
You're gonna
changed
scale
it to
the
this.
length of the worm.
No, since he did this, I
Yeah.
want to instead of I was planning to wrap the rope around it and spear it into the ground, but instead what I want to do is wrap the rope around it once. So I have two ends of both my hands will wrapped around it once, and the other end was already strapped to the spear because I was ready to go. I'm going to wrap the other end of the spear, and I'm holding the spear right in front of me with this rope wrapped around its neck. So I'm holding it like a fucking. I don't know if you can imagine what I'm imagining.
Like you're climbing a tree. Like you're a guy climbing a tree.
Yes,
The scene
kind
from
of like I wrapped the rope around it like that, but I'm holding my spear, so I have a good grip with the rope tied around him once, like fully wrapped around him one, not like just like over him, but like wrapped around and tied in opposite directions on the spear. So I'm fucking holding him.
Well, we have to get to his face, so we have to be mobile.
I mean, I'm just on his. Yeah, we can still do that. This is what I'm saying.
All right, yeah.
This is bad drawing. This was already a bad drawing.
No, I like it. I understand.
But
This is what happened. You had it tied on the spear. You had it tied on the spear.
So
Merrick hopped in your back.
My arms are now holding it like.
Yeah, you had one end of the rope tied onto the spear, and as Merrick hopped onto your back, you just fucking whipped the other end around this thing, and it whipped it around once, and then it came back, and you caught it.
Yes, you get it.
You fucking and then you just give it at you are able to get one fucking second loop around that spear before this thing fucking pulls tight and yanks you.
Nice.
Yes.
And you have reins on this fucking thing.
Yeah, good teamwork.
All right. This is what's going to happen. It is going to crash back down into the water as you fly up off of this platform. And roll me a strength check. Let's just make sure you don't get a 1 to see if you land on its back. When the rope's tight.
Okay, so this is the pressure of landing in the water. Okay.
Don't let Torque show you up, Philo.
Yeah, you're on this thing fucking no problem.
Up strength check?
Strength check, yeah. You say straight up. You don't have. Okay, yeah, you're fine. All right, yeah, okay. So this is what this is what Torque sees. Because you can't really. There's a big ass worm. You're focused on like Tavi doing his cool little fucking smoke trick to catch the one rope hanging out of its mouth, and then it lands as the worm is like starting to come back down. All of a sudden, you see fucking Philo come up over top of this worm, holding onto his spear and rope, and then get pulled underwater as she and Merrick like kind of are holding onto this thing on its back as you go back down under the water.
Love it.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you saw this coming.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't be prouder. Somebody roll Tavi a strength check, please.
+3. Damn.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great. Yeah, so he manages to. Yeah.
Who let me roll?
Yeah, I don't know. That was almost better, but still. Torx is the one that slays. Yeah, Tavi is, I think, going to let go of the rope. I can't hold on. I think that's what's going to happen here.
So we're riding we're riding it untethered.
Yeah, underwater. Right now you are.
I can hold my breath for 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, I know you can. You're just so cool.
I used to practice in the lake at home.
Merrick, you feel something slap up against you as you guys are underwater.
I animate it.
It's a rope.
Oh. Can't animate that.
I mean, it is animatedly flapping against you.
I grab it and I give it to Philo, and I.
Well,
like
Philo has both hands on the rein that is the spear.
but if I try to
Yeah, I'm
climb
gonna
this
be
rope,
honest.
I'm gonna.
This is a 2-ton beast. I'm going to say right now that I cannot.
You are holding on for dear fucking life, is what you're doing.
Yeah, there's no shot
But
I can let go of this.
Merrick has the one that's in its mouth.
Ooh.
Let me see. Character.
Yeah.
Okay. Merrick is going to start to glow as he kind of channels the essence of the room. Glows like a deep purple, almost like a lavender hue. And he unleashes the power of the Fey presence and attempts to charm the monster.
All right. Do whatever you're doing with advantage. Or a spell slot powered up. If the spell allows it.
It's a class feature, so it's a wisdom save against the other guy.
All right, so he's going to have disadvantage. What does he
Yeah.
have to... What's the number he has to beat?
17. Oh. All right.
Oh. Shit.
Man. That was cool.
Rough.
I just hate when the dice don't work out. It makes me sad.
It was a solid effort, though.
It makes me sad, yeah. So I do want to give you something for it. Not nothing. What can I give you though for it? Is that a once per long rest ability?
Let me see.
And what's the name of it?
It's called Fey Presence. Short or long rest.
You can only get it one time, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep, once.
Well, you don't quite feel tuckered out from it. So if you wanted to give it another go in a round or two, you think you might be able to do that after you like breathe in and focus again.
Man, this cavern is sweet.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
So powerful.
Okay. Philo, you also have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
It's all
For what exactly?
each creature in a 10-foot cube.
Oh, he's doing something. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, the power of the Fae within me is so overwhelming that you can't help but think that I'm awesome.
Yeah, you're trying to
boy.
get charmed.
Being charmed.
Gotcha. So, on a side note, I just looked something up about holding breath. There's been a person who held their breath underwater for 11 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
Why is... What
Dude,
are they,
free divers are
What are they doing?
like crazy.
All right, so wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
the record is?
What?
The longest time breath held voluntarily. That's a weird little thing to put next to it.
So weird little thing. We've had...
It's
too hard to track all the
where
other
their head has been held
statistics.
underwater.
Okay. Huh.
Don't keep good records of those.
Yeah, I guess people that haven't held voluntarily are still under there, right? 24 minutes, 37 seconds.
Whoa.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What?
March 27th, 21.
One breath.
Yep, a 56-year-old dude.
Oh my
Wild.
God.
Do you have
I
advantage?
can I use inspiration? I can use inspiration before you call it.
Yeah, sure.
And I just got it.
Okay.
But what is this for again? Explain.
To be charmed, not be charmed by Merrick.
Charm just makes me like Merrick. No, I don't care about that.
I was gonna say you fucking blow it on that.
I mean, I would understand if you blew it on that, but man, you can't. Philo can't help think, but man,
If he did this in a bar,
man,
in
Philo
a
is
fucking bar
just
scenario or whatever, I would have 100% used it.
yeah. Philo is just thinking like, man, Merrick is just trying so hard right now, and you're just so grateful to have him as such a good friend.
I want to use it now.
And it makes you.
Oh, and his
it-
plan was genius.
Well, yeah,
plan.
this is a great
So
plan,
much
and you
confidence
just
and
hold.
initiative.
It makes you hold on so much
But
tighter,
it's already
knowing
too late because he's
how-
explaining the.
how smart and
situation.
good your friend is.
It's already too late. Wish I used it.
So Torek, you see this lavender glow come from under the water and then disappear. What do you do?
A lavender glow under the water, huh? Do I see what the source of it is?
I mean, you assume it was Merrick because it was his color purple. And it was basically where they just got yeehawed into the water.
Ah, okay. You know what?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna create another Spider Boy, knowing that we are traveling towards the last anchor, and I want to build one so that I can attach it to it and blow it up when I attack it.
All right. So how do you like you just grabbing some debris? Maybe there's like some shit floating in the water nearby.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's some some remnants of all sorts of stuff. Maybe some amphion,
Love.
like they use
bones.
bones or like swords at all. What are the amphions?
They're like ninjas. So think kunai.
Okay.
You know, ninja stars.
So I grab like a couple of those, and maybe some of those are used as feet for the little thing.
Ooh, I like it.
And I bust one of these together, and he's gonna be a force
You like
ballista.
managed to maybe grab like this little like glowing chunk of rock that was there, and you felt like there was some sort of like energy in it, and you supercharged the energy, and that's the core of this thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool. All right, yeah, you go ahead and give yourself a little spider boy, a little bomb boy.
Boom.
Nice. Okay. Is Tavi doing anything besides fucking just flexing?
Um, Tavi is what I want Tavi to do is cast Find Steed, but I want him to make a crocodile for a steed.
I think Find Steed is like a 10-minute cast or something. Right?
Yeah.
Casting
Sorry.
time 10 minutes. Oh.
Yeah. No, the Adventure Zone's tainted all of us with Geralt.
I'm like, that's so broken. Um, touch. I don't know. You guys have any good ideas? He doesn't really have good spells like on tap. like a shit of smites. Like you should just pick the best smite and use that one. Okay, this is what I want Tavi to do,
We could use
actually.
Tavi to set us up because we're moving at very fast in the counterclockwise way. He could be setting up our position at the chain to make sure we have ways to get
Yeah,
there.
I think that Tavi's headed towards the chain. He could misty step onto the island that's going to be like to be close so that we could use the spider and maybe one of his attacks to hit the chain. You know what I mean? Use the spider to supercharge his weapon, I think.
What if we lure the, because we know the worm breaches when it attacks. What if we put a lure for it near the bottom of the chain and just get it to like ram the friggin' thing into it, and then maybe it'll knock it out, and then we don't have to hold it down as much.
Love it.
Yeah, because Tavi can't grab the chain, and I think he's actually out of Misty Steps, if I recall. But he could like hold us in position. We could have him like fucking, because they might hit the wall or something right here. Or we could have him fucking hold his sword in the wall or something like that to stop us from moving forward, to make sure we catch, to like stop the fish right here.
So he has Thunderous Smite, which pushes the guy back 10 feet or whatever.
No, I like that. Let's do that then. Yeah, have him do the Thunder Smite and try to maybe he can like knock the fish out. You know what I mean, or like help slow it down. So we can try to pull that mask off its face.
Thunderous Smite knocks them prone too, so that handles
Love
that.
it. All right, that's what we're looking to do, DM.
True. And how far do we think we were to his face? Like when I rattled him and took him, like, are we this close? Could Merrick kind of crawl over me and maintain a position to try to pull this mask off?
I mean,
Like, are we that close to its face?
I'd say you're a good 6-foot climb from its face.
Okay.
And y'all are underwater still. I mean,
Yeah, it's nothing. You just said 28 minutes. Like,
All right. Can we see how deep are we? Like, can I see like the shapes of the surface things, like the shadows of the platforms? Can I tell where we are?
Yeah, you could definitely tell like the shadow of the platform, because that crystal's pretty fucking bright in the middle of the room, so you could tell where like there's islands above.
All right, so Merrick is gonna not conjure. He's gonna use minor illusion to make a swimming amphion that's perpetually in front of this dude's face. It's like a set distance from me, right?
Well, you can't. Minor illusion, you can't move it. I'm sorry.
What if it's attached? What if the cube is attached to his nose? Like the corner of the 10-foot cube, and it protrudes outwards.
As long as it doesn't move.
It won't move relative to his face.
Ah, well.
It's all relative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, it moves like the planes move. Like, what do you mean by it doesn't move? Like, the platforms move.
technically, the planet
Relative to the map. Relative to the grid on the map on the game. That's what the rule
It's
is.
just simplistic worldview.
It is. This is what the books say. Yeah, no, I like it, but that unfortunately you cannot use minor illusion for that.
That's not fair. My cantrip should be more broken.
I literally gave you a rope attached to the guy's mouth.
Yeah, but I'm small and weak. What am I gonna do with it?
I mean, it's
Philo couldn't grab it. We're being pulled by such force we can't move. Like that's what.
Can I talk in game for a second?
yeah, but you have to do it underwater.
Oh, fuck, I'm underwater. Never mind.
That's what I'm saying.
So if
like,
you can waterboard yourself, you
I
can
was
absolutely
thinking
communicate while you
thinking
do that.
about, like, okay, so maybe you can, or maybe the brothers can help us out here. We got 2 other things. Maybe they have an idea.
yeah,
or
if they cast
something they can
magic,
have.
they're committing suicide. Like,
We already know they have very powerful spells for movement. Like,
hey, I'm all for using them as sacrificial pawns, but you thought they had more to do, so
yeah, but he healed them.
7 points. How much health do you think stopping a 40-foot long monster takes?
I mean, they moved the literal earth.
No, their dad did.
They moved the literal earth just 3 times in the last
They
temple.
hit an on button.
Still moving the fucking earth. It's way more weight. If you think about the weight they moved
No,
within
they didn't
those
move, they
temples,
didn't move the earth. It was like a mechanical mechanism that they hit the on
no,
button
they're
for and
definitely
started.
moving the weight. I don't know what you mean.
You push
Hey, listen,
the
Philo,
button on your
Philo,
microwave. Are you spinning your
Philo,
hot dogs around?
Merrick is the resident magical expert. You're just a barbarian. What do you know about magic?
Yeah, and you're raging, so you're definitely
I'm
dumb.
not talking in philo terms,
Oh,
but
fine,
they
fair.
definitely moved. They definitely moved the weight. Like this isn't like a. What do you mean? They turned on. Like they fucking moved entire paths of the.
No, essentially the mountain moved itself.
They had to sacrifice
Like
their.
there's
Have you
gears
seen
and
their
stuff.
dad? Have they
There's-
seen their dad? The magic that they're doing to move this is not light. It's definitely not light. It literally sacrificing their bodies to do this type of magic, but like this is lightweight compared to what they've done before.
Okay, that's a fair
Maybe
point.
maybe not. I don't know how it works. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm just saying.
I
But
don't
they
know
might
if
have
they could.
they might have an idea how to help, and we can ask the question.
That's
to
true.
them.
That's true.
All we have to do is ask, and then we get an answer.
Yeah, I just hate talking to them. They're such dicks.
Fair.
If it doesn't work that way, it's fine. But I think it's open to ask. I just can't
I
ask
agree.
right now,
I agree with
obviously, because
Ryan.
I'm underwater.
I agree with Ryan.
If they're like, no, we can't help, fuck off. It's fine.
So, your plan. If I get this right. Your plan is going to be ask the Amphians for help while you're still
No,
holding on
not
to
the
this.
Amphians, the brothers.
Yeah, I meant that the Ottomans for help while you're.
No. I'm out of person,
Oh, you're telling Zeke
out of character.
to do
asking
it.
Zeke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Zeke.
Yeah. So I mean, we need to. I mean, we're trying to get the beast to slow down or to break the chain. Which one are y'all trying to have do? You guys hear me?
I hear you fine. I'm not going to answer the question. I don't know. I figured you were
Okay.
talking about.
So
Ryan, did you have
the brothers are refusing to talk to him.
No.
He's asking. Zeke is asking you to.
Yeah. Do you guys?
I think we're trying to
Oh
lead
no!
the
I
worm
think
into
we're
the
trying
chain.
to. I think no. I don't think we're working with the chain right now. I think we want them to try to help us break the mask off this worm. So I think what we want to do is have them to move something either in the way of it to stop it, or move control it itself for us to be able to remove the mask that's on it.
All right. Listen here, you two. We need to try to lure that thing into the last of the anchors, right? We can 2 birds, 1 stone. What do you think?
Oh, yes, Calindria is the dweller. Beware.
Yeah, cool. So how what do you think? How do we get him to turn into it?
How
Also,
are you asking how we get the dweller in the abyss to do anything?
Yes.
I think you fully tell them.
Y'all know how to steer this thing into the pillar, into the anchor?
Okay, hold on. Out of character, real quick. Do you guys know how reins work? Like, do you like? Do you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, I do.
You do.
I figure we're there.
Garrett,
We're basically there.
do you know how reins work?
I'm I'm not the one holding anything.
I
Like
that. I'm sorry. That's what I was trying to imply.
a hook
Was
in its mouth isn't a rein.
yes, it
And
is. Is it
Yes,
not?
it is
You said
That's not
absolutely
100%. Isn't that 100% what a
You said
rein
there was
is?
so much
100%.
water moving around that we couldn't
You
move,
control.
essentially.
You pull it to one side, and that's the way that thing's gonna move.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
bro. I'm sorry. I am giving you the rope to pull.
My lasso is definitely not a rein though.
Yes,
Okay.
you are attached to the fish.
Yes, the hook in its mouth is a rein.
Yeah.
100%.
I tried to give it to the strong person who can pull things, and you said that was impossible.
Yes, I said it was impossible because if Philo lets go, you are gone from the fish.
Yeah, you're gone.
How do you want Philo to grab it? You don't have
But this is part of my fucking
Little
plot with
boys
having the
can
brothers help.
reign.
They can sacrifice whatever they're fucking doing to fucking help move this little thing compared to what they've been doing this whole fucking goddamn time.
or hey, Merrick,
We just need to talk to
just because Philo can't grab it, it doesn't mean you can't pull it back.
Oh, that's what you're
But bro, you have a rein. Little
That's true.
boys rein around horses. Like this is. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget.
True.
Like you guys are too old. You guys are too in the sauce. Like
I forgot he had it. I forgot
Yeah,
he
you
had
have the
control.
fucking rein in your hand.
Yeah, so
like
you literally just pull it to the pull it.
pull
to
it. Where
the
do you want it
right,
to
pull
go,
to the
Merrick?
right, pull it to the right, and bring it towards them.
Where do you want it to go? Yeah.
All right, aim it for the tip of the anchor right over here.
I think feel like we want to get this thing's mask off before we get to the anchor. No.
I'm gonna
Let's
knock.
just-
I'm gonna knock the mask off with the chain because
Alright.
it's zappy. So it'll zap
I mean, you're the
mask off.
expert mask taker. I don't know how the mask taking off.
All right.
That way
So-
it won't hurt the worm.
Sorry about
either.
that confusion, y'all. I felt
No,
like I was
you're right.
taking crazy pills here.
I didn't think about the fucking whole time that all I imagined, he said he crawled in my backpack and I had the reins. I just thought I had a little guy in my backpack the whole time.
Yeah, you do. You're holding on. He has the control. All right. Back in it. So, you're trying to lead him towards the chain?
Yes.
Cool. Merrick. Roll me a perception check. Number to beat is a 12.
I don't like the number. Don't give me the number.
All right, fine. I'll remake a new number up. Hold on. Okay. I got a new number.
Cool.
Okay. Are you going to do anything before you want me to tell you if you've cleared it or not?
Nah.
Okay. So you're trying to open your eyes, and your eyes are like being forced open because the amount of water that's just like blasting across them, and it's like hurts because your eyelids are like separating from your eyeballs with the amount of water that's rushing. You're just like trying to perceive. You can see there's like patches of light, patches of dark. You feel like you see where perhaps the chain is going into the water and where that platform is, and you kind of yank and steer this big eelfish towards it, and surprisingly easily, it's not that hard to force this thing to go where you want it to. And you aim it right at what you think is the chain. Um, okay.
This
Torek,
was-
what? What were you gonna say?
no, this was the goal. I was just typing out. We should just drive the fish into the chain and describe. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, I guess.
Ryan, did you ever finish that lap I was sent you on, or what?
And now I get the whole thing. Now we just drive the fish in the chain. It's a 1-ton fish. Boom! It's way powerful than we are. But destroys the chain.
See, you know, if
So-
you stopped arguing with Merrick all the time and just fucking
I
listened
didn't
to
argue.
what are you doing right now, buddy?
I argued with. I didn't.
Dude,
argue
you can
with
have a
Merrick.
whole conversation with Ryan.
I don't think I
No
argued with.
one
I don't think I argued with
by the
Merrick.
end of it.
I don't think I argued with Merrick the entire time. We both didn't realize that we were fucking. He could control the direction.
It's
of it.
okay. It's okay. We're
But
all,
I
we're
know
all-
what the goal was. You had a completely opposite goal, I think.
I did have a completely opposite goal.
Hey, Torek.
As this thing is about to crash into.
Well, you hold on. You don't know where this thing is under the water. You don't know. Yeah, you know. You just saw a flash of lavender when Merrick tried to do his fucking shebang, but like it's a black fish under the water. Because you were talking with the little ottermen about trying to get some help, and they were basically all big. Oh, this guy's big, spooky. Watch out. And then you were basically like, "Hey, can you maybe control him to go someplace?"
Fair.
The
Okay.
guy was like, "No, you cannot control the dweller of the abyss." And as he finishes saying abyss, the fucking pillar explodes.
Ooh.
It's sailing straight up into the air. Philo, strength saving throw. Merrick, constitution saving throw.
Nice.
With advantage, because Philo held on.
Reroll, right?
Good thing
So-
I'm lucky.
So
baby.
first of all,
Ooh.
you get to re-roll that because you're lucky, and you still have advantage. So
Oh boy. It's like
All
double advantage.
okay, all right.
Dude, this is the worst.
Dude. No.
Is
That
there
was
anything
bad.
you do or
technically, wait.
Hold on,
So
yeah,
that was
okay.
the one,
uh-huh.
and then he had the reroll from that, but he had
advantage?
one more roll or no?
Merrick, do you have anything you would like to do before I tell you the result of your roll?
Well, I got a 9. You know, 9 is pretty solid.
9 is pretty fine, right?
Usually, 9 is fine. That's what the saying goes.
I'm pretty sure technically you can pass inspiration.
Nah, let's just see what happens. I failed. That's funnier.
All right, cool.
I don't
Oh,
really
boy.
have anything anyways.
So, you guys sail right through where the chain is basically housed. So, Philo, you hold on. Torek, I'm going to describe what you see. Because you see them basically sailing straight up into the air, like straight up vertically. So the water's kind of at like a 45-degree angle at this point now. It's been swirling around so much.
Love it.
So he's straight up. You see Philo holding on to for dear life. It's starting to swing up because they slowed down considerably when they hit this. Merrick is flying through the air, holding onto the rope, staring at the head of this thing. You see the chain start to disintegrate its way on up towards the world stone, and the ground is going to lurch underneath of you
Oh boy.
as the water starts to spin much, much faster around. So you know how I said the eel was kind of like going vertical?
Yeah.
And the water was like a 45? Well, now the
Yeah.
water is quickly started swirling where it's parallel with the fish. And you're just kind of swirling on the outside of,
Oh,
completely flat along the outside of this.
that's fast.
And like the world stone is now straight above you, as it's in the middle of the room as you guys are spinning around it, because you realize that they're spinning around also with you, and you guys get this sudden lurching feeling like you're going forward and up, and you're spinning faster. Merrick,
Yeah.
you see the smallest of cracks on the mask of this thing. What do you do as you're holding onto this rope flying through the air about 6 feet away from it? You have one action.
So I'm in, like, looking at his mouth.
Look,
He's coming at me.
you are still behind it, but like you've maybe kind of like swung up a little bit, so you're kind of like looking down at the top of its like mask head, and it's got a little crack on the mask. You're like in line with its head, but above it.
I'm going to use a brand new, never before seen ability.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot
Love it.
my crossbow.
I
'Cause I have a crossbow. I never
No
used
shot.
it.
Merrick, with his left hand, pulls a crossbow out of his fucking pocket, aims as he's holding on with his other arm to the rope. It fires a single bolt. Roll for me, Merrick.
Bang!
This bolt flies into the crack of the mask. And you see it slowly as it hits the crack of the mask. You hear an anguished scream that turns into a scream of ecstasy.
Oh,
And you guys are spinning faster and going up, and the crystal is getting whiter and brighter. And you're spinning and you're going up. And it all fades to white. And we're going to leave it there for today.
ooh.
Oh, sick. TPK. We all died. It was a great campaign,
All
guys.
Amphians go to heaven.
It was a baller last session, if I just say so myself.
At least we were successful in this one.
Heaven's just a midpoint.
Yo, what do you guys think
What
of
we're-
your
what
next
we're about to
character?
learn. This could
Ah.
be fucking what's it called? The world, what they call the world in between heaven and hell.
Purgatory?
Purgatory. This is purgatory.
Purgatorismo, you know. Guys, thank you.
Great job, Craig.
Thank
Oh
you
my
for Get
That
through
was a wonderful session, honestly.
I
It was
had
a lot of fun.
I had so much fun, and boys, I am glad we're back on the swing of things.
Me
Ooh.
too. Listen, I am gonna
For
ask
sure.
a question though, because I'm
Yeah.
confused and I want to know the answer.
Okay, maybe. What's up?
Where I said he had one roll this last thing, this 11 doesn't count. Last one, because that was the 11. See how I roll where I do my main and my save in the same row. So he rolled a 1. That's one reroll. And the other one doesn't count. I think he technically had one more roll.
So let me take this example.
No,
the one
'cause
where
you-
you got the 1 and the one where you got the 20.
Well, no. Because he rolled the 1, and then his secondary roll would have been the 7 plus 2. But that's a reroll.
So this is what would have happened in real life. I'd say roll with advantage. He rolls, he gets a 1. That doesn't count. He rolls again. Okay, now he rolls again for advantage. He takes the higher of the 2.
Okay, it's the double roll. That's
It's
confusing.
roll 20 that's fucking you up. Yeah, think about
Okay.
physically.
That's
yeah,
true. Physically.
Physically rolling dice,
That's
yes.
what I was confused about. That's
Yep.
all I wanted to clear.
that's
There
fine.
it is.
Clear.
I was very confused about. I haven't played
Yep.
much real life.
Yeah, it's true. We're gonna change that hopefully soon. Maybe we'll get
Heck
it.
yeah.
We need to.